going on? What is going on, guys? Hey, we have another video coming out. so, ow! So, like I was saying, last video, we're going to try to do 2 videos a week at least, college and NFL. And then on shorts, y'all are going to get different updates per game. Like, I'm going to try to do like one per day. Yeah, all the videos that y'all have seen been probably filmed like July something. Um, so y'all are definitely probably not up to date with everything. Um, but we are definitely going to hear. Sorry, I wanted to do week one, start with week one, but I just kept getting too busy and it was just kind of getting hard to actually film. Um, So, like I said, there's going to be some weeks where y'all are going to get both. There's going to be some days where y'all only get one. So, y'all need to be grateful and happy that y'all are getting anything from me because I am very, very forgetful. um, One of the biggest things, and if y'all don't know, I live in Texas, $9, but I'm a Cowboys fan. And Michael Parsons got traded. That is one of the bigger trade lines. By the way, y'all are not going to see that many highlights from the NFL because NFL is very, very sketchy and snidgy with their videos getting reposted on different channels minus the NFL one. So you are definitely not going to be able to see that many videos out of the NFL that much just because like they are very, very stingy about everything that's going on. There's also this was from week one, but he had a injury, but he played really great. I think he had a couple of sacks. I think he played really great. Definitely am happy with how he is playing and how he is showing out and showing what he is doing and why he loves it. We also had very, very big NFL news. Some like the bigger ones. Very, very big ones. With the trade, Cowboys, some of the Cowboys players are saying that some of them has said what is going on. I think Trevon Diggs said something. Um, they are. Stephon Gilmore asked a friendly. So there's multiple talks about CD Land posted say shake my head. A lot. I feel like this is gonna be Cowboys, and then I feel like it's definitely one of the bigger things. And George Pickens' point of view on the trade has been dealt with this offseason. His thoughts as why change scenery. I don't know, like whenever CD Lamb first posted something about the trade, it was very, very negative. Very first, I definitely feel like it definitely shows why they are doing what they do. Jerry Jones also did say that he is not. It doesn't say he said he's not going to be traded just yet, but they're the picks. He might not use them. He might trade them away. And 2 first-round picks for Micah Parsons and Kenny Clark that he could. I don't know why that he just didn't try to trade with another team to get more first-round picks because Kenny Clark is 31, so or 29, 31, somewhere around that. There's no way he's going to show a difference in a couple years when Cowboys are hopefully good. And they're not. People are saying, "Oh, he's rebuilding." They're not in rebuilding. They have one of the top wide receivers. They have one of the okay QBs, and they have one of the best secondary in the NFL a couple of years ago. And I definitely think Jerry Jones is now realizing that, and I hope he does because Jerry Jones is messing up the Cowboys. I feel like that is like the biggest things that a lot of people are not talking about. Jerry Jones is messing up with the Cowboys, and I think Cowboys fans like myself are now seeing it, and I think I know Jerry Jones is the owner, and there's probably not that many talks, but like I feel bad for the head coach. Forget how to say his name most of the time, but he is. I thought he was going to come here, show Michael Parsons, do what Michael Parsons needs to be done and win some football games. And he didn't even have a chance with Michael Parsons. And that sucks. That sucks as a head coach to have your owner basically tell you, be like, oh, you have a number one player, but never mind, we're going to trade him away. Also, Super Bowl odds. So Ravens have some of the best Super Bowl odds with the Eagles. The Eagles and the Ravens has 650. Bills has 700. These are all pluses, by the way. I'm only going to go top 10. KC has 750. Detroit has 1,000. Green Bay 1,400. Cincinnati 1,800. Washington 1,800. Rams and 49ers have 2,000. And then Vikings have 2,500. And Houston Texans have 2,500. And then Bears have 3,000. And then the Saints have the worst with 30,000. So I think if I remember, if you make a trade, if you make a thing and you have the Saints win and you put $1 in, that means you have a chance to win $30,000 if the Saints win the Super Bowl. That's insane to me. I think that's how that works. I don't really gamble. I do more parlays and all that. I don't really do like odds and all that gambling because I feel like it's so like it's really easy to win, but like most of the time it's pretty boring to me. I definitely like doing parlays way better than gambling. I didn't really watch the Browns. Didn't know how the Browns did. But the biggest thing is we have some injuries. Injuries are already killing the NFL already. We have some of the bigger ones. Evan Ingram left in the fourth quarter. He left in the fourth quarter with a really... I just had it. And then Jake London had a shoulder sprain against the Bucks, considered day-to-day, undergo more tests. NFL, Rapport. Really not. Brock Bowers left with knee against the Patriots, but told reporters fine. He's no concern moving forward. This is going to be a very short video. First thing, we're going to predict the NFL scores. Commanders versus Packers. That's Thursday night. I see the Commanders winning this. Packers looked okay versus Lions, but I definitely think Commanders are a better team. Cowboys versus Giants, I think, surprisingly, I think this is going to be a very close game, but I definitely think the Cowboys are going to win this, especially going against the Super Bowl champions. Eagles, they definitely look better than what I thought they were. Seahawks versus Steelers, I definitely think Steelers are going to win that. Seahawks look decently, but I definitely think Steelers, Aaron Rodgers looked amazing with DK Metcalf and Pat McAfee. Pat, how do you say his name? And then you have the Rams and Titans. I think the Rams are going to win. Obviously, Bills versus Jets. Bills are going to win, but I feel like it's going to be a closer game what people think is. Justin Fields looked amazing, by the way. Patriots versus Dolphins looked... I feel like that game, Patriots are going to win. Dolphins look terrible. Terrible. Tyreek Hill on my fantasy team only gets 4 points. Oh my gosh. Only gets 4 points. Like, that is embarrassing, by the way. Hold up. Something's tripping out right now. I need to figure it out. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties, guys. Sorry. Alright, we're back. We're back. Dude, I don't know why that was terrible. But Dolphins look terrible. Tyreek Hill sold my parlay. Jaguars versus Bengals. Not even going to talk about that. I feel like the Bengals are going to win. 49ers versus Saints. 49ers are 100% going to win that. Browns versus Ravens. Ravens are going to win that. Bears versus Lions. This is a good game. This is before Monday Night Football, by the way, so I definitely feel like the Bears are going to win it. Broncos versus Colts. I feel like the Broncos. Cardinals versus Panthers. Falcons versus Vikings. I definitely feel like the Vikings are going to win that. Texans versus Bucks. The Buccaneers look incredible. Chargers versus Raiders. I feel like the Chargers are going to win that. And then the one game, Eagles versus Chiefs. Who's going to win that? Kansas City, baby. Kansas City's going to win that. I don't see. I feel like Mahomes. I know they lost. They lost this week versus Chargers, but I just see them winning that. I feel like that is such a. I don't know. Oh, there's 2 Monday Night Football games. Heck yeah, dude! We're about to watch 2 games on Monday. Dude, that's sick. I don't know why they didn't put the Eagles versus Chiefs for Sunday Night Football. Who cares about the Vikings and Falcons? Only thing I cared about that is Kirk Cousins were on that team, but whatever. I guess they don't care about their marketing anymore. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for today's video. Sorry about the technicalities. Definitely kind of hard with the new setup, getting everything prepared. I'm using OBS, and I'm not a pro at it right now. So camera was 100% the camera's fault. That was not the software. I want to say thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all see this on Thursday and the last video on Tuesday. I'm actually about to work on that right now. So I want to say thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Peace out, guys.